Your brain is the most incredible thing in the known universe, but it doesn't come with a user guide. We have a user guide now. Adrian and I have created one, and it will help you get more out of your brain.
What it's taught me is it's amazing. The word amazing is used these days to describe an awful lot of things, most of which turn out to be disappointingly mediocre. But when it comes to the brain, it really is amazing. That 1.5 kilogram pink pulsating blob between all our ears is the most advanced supercomputer in the known universe. And the most amazing thing is we can change our brains.
Anything that you do daily, intensively, and over long periods of time will actually change your brain. But it's not always in the good way. If you're a slave to your smartphone, if you allow its every ring to disrupt you from what you're doing, it will actually change your brain in a manner that goes against your best interests. So if you set yourself goals and targets which allow you to accumulate lots of time doing things, abilities, functions that are useful to your everyday life, your brain will adapt accordingly so long as you keep it up. So it's all in our power to choose what we do and don't spend our time doing every single day. If you choose the right things, your brain will adapt and serve you brilliantly.
And it will physically adapt as well. You can get it to rewire, to restructure. In London here today, there's probably trainee taxi drivers doing the knowledge, and in the few years they're doing that, the hippocampus of their brain that looks after the memory part of it, it actually physically grows while they're learning the knowledge.
People don't realize that stress is actually a good thing. That molecule, cortisol, which creates stress, it allows you to deal with the source of stress. There are people out there who can't produce this cortisol. They don't get stress. They don't get this mobilization of body and mind to deal with the cause of the problem. And they have to have cortisol injections. But there are ways to eliminate this cortisol when it builds up and there's too much of it. The only problem with stress is chronic stress. And people don't seem to be aware of, or they don't seem to practice the many things you can do, like laughing with your friends, like exercising, like eating healthily, like sleeping well, that can bring your cortisol levels down.
Having a glass of water first thing in the morning, your brain is dehydrated. Get outside the box, get some fresh air, go for a walk. Setting yourself challenges is absolutely vital to forcing this thing called neuroplasticity. The heart of changing your brain is basically setting yourself challenges that you do regularly, intensely, and over long periods of time. One interesting thing I learned, which is great news for me because I drink an awful lot of coffee, is that within moderation, 3 to 5 cups a day, caffeine actually helps release the handbrake off your brain and helps it perform slightly quicker. So the great news is if you are a coffee drinker, it's not a bad thing really for the brain, from the brain's perspective, in moderation.
And it amazes me that people don't prioritize sleep because it is the most important thing. Close behind it is exercise you can do to have a healthy, well-functioning brain in the short and long term.